Let's turn now to the Imam Pastor Jones was talking about, Muhammad Musri. He's the president of the Islamic Society of Central Florida. Thank you for joining us this morning, Imam. And you heard Pastor Jones right there. He said you promised him, if you cancel the mosque, if you cancel the burning, the mosque will be moved. And if you deny saying that, you're lying. What's your response?
First of all, thank you. And second, I do not have any control over the mosque in New York, neither do I have control over Pastor Jones over here. As a gesture of goodwill, I stepped in to explain to Pastor Jones the gravity of the situation, and while I was meeting with him, he got that call from Secretary of State of Defense, Gates, and he...
You were there in the room while he got the call?
Yes, and he technically was changed and was about to make that decision regardless of that offer or not. That offer wasn't on the table.
So you think Secretary Gates convinced him?
I think Secretary of Defense made it clear to him that this is putting our troops in grave danger and he ought to cancel it. I tried to close the deal and told him that today hundreds of millions of Muslims will be celebrating Eid, listening to sermons, and if he did not cancel on Thursday afternoon, then it's very possible that we would see riots and demonstrations in the streets in Afghanistan, Pakistan, elsewhere, and our troops will be in harm's way.
But Mr. Imam, he's being quite specific. He's saying you spoke to him, he's saying you said specifically, if this is canceled, if the burning is canceled, the mosque will be moved. How could he be under such a misimpression?
He stretched and exaggerated my statements. I told him I will help him. I heard him speaking on the radio saying that he wishes that in exchange for canceling, he would like something similar to canceling or moving that mosque in New York.
So what did you say right then?
So right there, I told him, I'm willing to make contact as an imam to the imam in New York, Muslim to Muslim, and ask on his behalf to schedule a meeting. And I told him I would invite you with me. We'll go up there, we'll talk. I will make the case because I myself feel that that would be the best solution up there.
So you promised to set up a meeting. You yourself believe that the Islamic Center should be moved, but you never told him that the mosque will indeed, the center will indeed be moved.
Exactly. I told him I did not even speak with the imam in New York, so how can I guarantee you? He said, as long as we go up there, we meet, and an effort is made, even if it takes 10 years, he is okay with it.
So is the meeting still going to happen?
Yes, the meeting will happen. But Pastor Jones stretched it, and when we came in front of the cameras outside of his church, he said that I gave him the guarantee to move the mosque, which is not true, which I'm not in control of.
But do you believe you can now persuade Imam Ralph and the other developers of the center to move? It is what you believe is the right thing to do.
I think it's the right thing to do. I'm not in any position of authority to make them move it, but I will try my level best to persuade them to do so.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time this morning and for helping us sort through this.
Thank you.
Time now.